Hi, my name is Kate Gibson and I live in Miami, Florida. I've been working in the culinary industry for 6 years. I first began being interested in cooking at a young age where I would experiment with recipes in my kitchen at home. As I grew up and attended culinary school and entered the workforce, I continued to apply the nutritional knowledge that was set forth in me since a young age by being raised by a health-conscious family. This ultimately led me to pursue my bachelor's degree in culinary nutrition, where I would learn how to create recipes and modify them to cater to specific dietary restrictions. I've lived all over the country where I've learned to cook various regional and ethnic cuisines and have continued to apply my nutrition knowledge to all the different dishes that I've learned. The key to a healthy lifestyle is not only eating foods that are healthy for your body, but also foods that satisfy you. If you don't feel satisfied by what you're eating, you're constantly going to be hungry. So experiment with different foods and you'll really expand your taste buds and learn what different healthy foods that you enjoy, and sooner enough you'll find that you're going to begin craving these healthy foods the way you once did unhealthy things. So today I'm going to make a corn chowder, and I'm going to show you some cooking techniques to apply to your dishes. The key to enjoying healthy food is learning how to cook it properly. So I'm going to share some tips with you today that you can hopefully use in all your recipes. The first tip is to create a variety of textures in your dish. So for our corn chowder, I'm going to have a crispy and creamy textures in my soup. We'll start by using turkey bacon that we've cooked up and until it's crispy, and that will add a crispy element to our soup. Next, I'm going to take my vegetables. I'm using corn, yellow squash, celery, and onions. I'll caramelize them in the pan to also create a little bit of a crispy texture instead of just having soft, mushy, boiled vegetables. Now, for the base of our corn chowder soup, I'm using a puree of corn and chicken broth. This creates a really nice creamy texture without having to rely on milk or cheeses. So you're still getting that creamy taste that you're used to getting in soups. Next comes seasoning up your dishes. Instead of relying on salt and fat, use fresh herbs and spices to flavor up your dish. Don't be afraid to get spicy in the kitchen. I'm going to use smoked paprika and fresh cilantro. The next tip that I have for you today is to always create a balance in all your dishes that you cook. I balance out my dishes by having elements of sweetness, salt, and acidity. So we have our sweetness from the corn, and then we're going to use white vinegar for our acidity. Salt is often used and overused in dishes because it not only adds flavor, but it brings out the existing flavors that are already in the dish from all the ingredients. By using acidity, you can really make your dish, make the flavors pop in it, and that way you can use a lot less salt in your dish and reduce the sodium. So we're just going to use a couple little splashes. We'll add just a small amount of cheese and some green onions and a little bit of jalapeno. So here we have our corn chowder that is very delicious and satisfying, but is much lower in calories. So remember, when leading a healthy life, it's not about what you eat today, it's about what you eat every day that counts. So by relying on healthy food choices for the majority of your time, you can feel less guilty about every once in a while indulging in your favorite junk food vices. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you learned some techniques that you can apply to your cooking in your everyday life.